The Book of Abramelin, also known as the Book of the Sacred Magic of Abramelin the Mage, is one of the most intriguing and influential grimoires in the history of Western occultism. Attributed to the German Jewish mystic Abraham of Worms, this text dates back to the 14th or 15th century. It offers a complex and demanding system of magic aimed at invoking and communicating with one's holy guardian angel. But be warned, the ritual for summoning your guardian angel is so complex and convoluted, most people just give up halfway. Okay, before we get into the details of the ritual, let's take a look at who exactly Abramelin was. Abraham of Worms was a Jewish scholar and mystic who lived during the late Middle Ages, a time when Europe was a melting pot of various mystical and alchemical traditions. According to the text, Abraham embarked on a journey through Europe and the Middle East in search of occult knowledge and spiritual enlightenment. The cultural and religious turmoil of the time likely influenced Abraham's quest for deeper spiritual knowledge. During his travels, he encountered the mysterious Abramelin, an Egyptian mage who imparted his sacred magic to Abraham. Abraham wrote everything down into what would go on to become significant grimoire in Western occultism. The original manuscript, written in Hebrew, was later translated into German and French. Regardless of this, the truth about the Book of Abramelin and its author is uncertain. There is no solid proof that Abraham of Worms existed or that the book was written in the 15th century as claimed. The earliest copies we have come from the 17th and 18th centuries, suggesting it may have been created or altered during those times. The most well-known English translation was made by occultist S. L. MacGregor Mathers in the late 19th century. This brought the grimoire to the attention of a wider audience. The Book of Abramelin is divided into 3 books. The first book is largely autobiographical, detailing Abraham's travels, encounters with various magicians, and his eventual meeting with Abramelin. It sets the stage for the magical teachings that follow, emphasizing the importance of purity, faith, and moral integrity in the practice of magic. The second book outlines the elaborate preparations required for the primary magical operation. These preparations include a strict regimen of daily prayers, fasting, and purification that must be maintained for 6 months. Specific prayers, often drawn from sacred texts, are recited multiple times daily. The fasting routines vary but typically involve abstention from meat and other rich foods, symbolizing the cleansing of worldly impurities. You will also have to construct a sacred space, free from all impurities, where the rituals will be conducted. This space must be consecrated and kept free. It serves as the focal point for the rituals and the place where the holy guardian angel will manifest. In this way, the second book stresses the importance of spiritual discipline and dedication. The third book is the final section, which contains the core of Abramelin's magical system. It's the most important section of them all. It includes detailed instructions for invoking and communicating with the holy guardian angel. Once this divine connection is established, the practitioner gains the power to summon and command various demonic entities. So, according to the text, the most important magical ritual is that of invoking your holy guardian angel. Unfortunately, this is easier said than done. The attainment of the knowledge and conversation of the holy guardian angel is a deeply transformative process. As mentioned above, it requires the practitioner to undergo the rigorous process of purification and preparation for 6 months. The final step of the Abramelin operation is the invocation of the holy guardian angel. This process involves a series of prayers, invocations, and meditations aimed at establishing direct communication with the divine entity. The presence of the holy guardian angel is believed to provide guidance, protection, and spiritual enlightenment. Once you have successfully invoked your holy guardian angel, you are then granted the power to summon and command various demonic entities. And that's where the real magic begins according to the book, as you learn to command and control these entities into doing your bidding. The Book of Abramelin is considered one of the most demanding and potentially dangerous grimoires. There are numerous stories detailing the terrible consequences that followed the men who attempted the ritual. Many lost their minds, fortunes, and even loved ones. One notable case involves Frederick Hockley, a 19th century British occultist known for his methodical approach to scrying. Hockley attempted the Abramelin operation with great dedication, but ultimately suffered a complete mental breakdown. He became increasingly paranoid and isolated, convinced he was haunted by malevolent spirits. In another tragic account, William Brodie Innes, a prominent member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, faced severe personal misfortune after attempting the Abramelin operation. Brodie Innes experienced financial ruin, and several close family members died under mysterious circumstances, leading him to abandon the practice in despair. In another case, an associate of the occultist Arthur Waite disappeared without a trace on the night of his final invocation. He was never found, but he left behind his personal journal, which ended abruptly with a description of a growing sense of unease and a feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. Despite its challenges and dangers, the Book of Abramelin has had a profound influence on Western occult traditions. It played a significant role in the development of ceremonial magic in the 19th and 20th centuries. The book was adopted and adapted by influential occultists, such as Aleister Crowley, the founder of Thelema, as well as members of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Crowley's own magnum opus, the Book of the Law, and his system of Thelema were heavily influenced by his engagement with the Abramelin operation. In 1900, Crowley attempted to perform the Abramelin operation at Boleskine House in Scotland. Although he did not complete the operation due to various distractions and personal issues, the experience profoundly influenced his magical philosophy and practices. Crowley incorporated his experience with the Abramelin operation and his belief in the importance of contacting your holy guardian angel into his own religious philosophy. In the Lemma, achieving knowledge and conversation with the holy guardian angel is a critical goal, and shows just how much the Abramelin operation impacted such philosophies. Even today, the Book of Abramelin continues to influence the occult world. Its emphasis on personal transformation, divine communication, and the mastery of spiritual and demonic forces continues to resonate with modern practitioners of magic. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. It helps us get the word out there so we can keep growing our amazing community of like-minded viewers. Thanks for watching.